Right, so on the 67 Hail Hill YouTube channel here, it's me, John, and David. And David, an interesting aspect of our 4-1 win over Hamilton on Sunday was the debut of Stephen Walsh, who played at centre-back, as we kept the 3-5-2 system that we've been playing recently. Jozo Simunovic couldn't play because Neil Lennon said they were probably asking too much of him. Couldn't play in the plastic pitch. We've got no really other centre-backs now, like El Hamed could play that he's injured, Neil Beaton's injured. But Stephen Walsh came in, and I thought he acquitted himself very well in his debut.
You know, it's probably not a stretch to say he looked the most competent centre-back.
Yes, I'd say that as well.
You know, I'm just thinking, I thought Julian was bullied by Ocampo. I really
It
do, John.
Great.
I thought it was a shocking performance defensively.
Ayer.
With that header.
That header was...
that header was mental.
What was he thinking?
I have no idea, but anyway. He's probably the only one that would have done that, wouldn't he?
That was so strange.
But Welsh was very composed. Granted, I think Ocampo actually seemed to target Julian once he realised he was getting a bit of joy off him. But Welsh did really well. I remember one occasion where he was chasing back, trying to catch David Moyle. And that could have been 2-0, to be quite honest.
And he came back and caught him and hooked the ball. That was great defending.
Added to that, he was just composed and he didn't look out of place. Real boost for Neil Lennon, especially considering the lack of defensive signings in January. You know, one game at Hamilton doesn't make you a successful Celtic player, but it's a heck of a start after the performance he put in.
It was really encouraging that he looked so composed. And he's played centre-back and right-back in the past.
Yeah.
But obviously Neil Lennon must think he's got qualities and he's a player that can play in the first team. I think that's why they brought him back.
Yeah, he has UEFA Youth League experience. He's obviously played at Morton.
He played quite a lot of games for Morton this season. He was one of the regulars.
I think he was a right back though.
He was, yep.
Yeah, and you could see why then Lennon thought he can fit in the right side of the centre back in the back.
Because originally when Frimpong got injured, when they brought him back, I thought, that's why they'll have brought Walsh back.
Yeah.
Because of Frimpong's injury, and I think he was on the bench for the Ross County game. I think.
Was he? I'm not sure.
He was on the bench for one of the games, I know that.
Oh, he might have been as soon as he was brought back, him and Henderson.
But
Welsh...
He played well at centre-back.
He did... I'm trying to think of the defensive stuff he had to do personally, and I'm struggling to kind of think of some of the individual battles he had. I just remember him not looking out of place, and I just remember his composure on the ball, the way he moved forward with it. His distribution was good as well. So it was a real positive start.
He wouldn't have had long, really, in training, he worked as well with the three of them.
I still think it doesn't excuse not signing a defender.
No.
Let's get that out of the road. It maybe softens the blow if he can turn out to be a good prospect, but it would have been too big a risk for Lennon and Lawwell to go, well, we'll bring Welsh through and not sign another defender. Mind you could see that happening, couldn't you?
But now that Welsh has showed in one game that he's done well, do you think that he'll feature more between now and the end of the season?
He might have a chance, you know, and probably more so than the likes of Scott Robertson, who had a really good game in Cluj. Reason for that being, we just can't trust some of these centre-backs we've got in terms of injury problems.
Yep.
Neil Beaton's had his a terrible time here recently, to be honest.
Simunovic, he can only play so many games at a time.
You can't trust that man to play 2 games in a week. It's pretty incredible, to be honest, and it's something that's really frustrating me, to be honest. But
I think the reason that he will get chances is because I think that the manager is going to stick with the 3-5-2.
Yeah, if you're sticking with a back three, you only really need, I think, one injury for Welsh to be the first reserve.
Yep.
So yeah, there should be chances for him, and he deserves it as well. He done well yesterday.
The thing is, that could have been hazardous for him. We're playing an artificial pitch as well. He's playing with 2 players that were eccentric yesterday at best, let's say. Yeah, nothing fazed him, and that's really promising.
That's a really good point. Even though the shaky performances beside him, he wasn't concerned. Didn't look concerned. He just got on with his business.
I mean,
the best thing you could say about Welsh is the fact he didn't stand out. Because you're not wanting your centre back to be too prominent in a game against Hamilton.
Yep.
And I still personally would have loved to have seen us get Benkovic back, John. I think he's a quality defender.
I think that was never in the cards, and I'm not sure if he's a big favourite in Neil Lennon either.
Well, Lennon actually only played him, I think it was 4 out of a possible 11 towards the end of the season when he was fit.
Yep.
And that maybe said a bit about him. Maybe Lennon didn't rate Benkovic.
No, he brought Simunovic back into the team.
Yeah, so hopefully Welsh can prove that he has a big future at Celtic Park, and it was a good start. I would be hesitant about chucking him in at Motherwell And you know, some of these tougher away grounds, John. I mean, I'd like to see him at Celtic Park next, to be quite honest.
Well, Neil Lennon played Frimpong at all these difficult games. He kept
That's
faith
a really
in him.
good point, but he is special, I think. I think he is a real special talent. I'm not sure whether Welsh will have the same potential as Frimpong, and I don't think you should sort of pretend he does.
No.
I think, though, it was a steady start. Looks like he can handle himself. Looks like he can deal with a physical challenge, and I'd like to see him. Play a wee bit more often in maybe some of the more routine home games.
Yep, and maybe play him against Clyde in the Scottish Cup.
Why not? Why not?
Yep, I think that'd be an ideal game for him.
That could be a good game. You might see quite a different Celtic team. I wouldn't be too disappointed seeing Scott Robertson back in the midfield either. Yep,
hopefully some of these young players will get the chance. Right, so let us know what you thought of Stephen Walsh's performance against Hamilton in the comments below, and like and subscribe the 67 Hail Hail YouTube channel.